Hey guys, this is Joe. I'm the digital astronomer. I want to thank you for tuning in to my channel today. Last week when I did my video on the Needle Galaxy, I thought that I was finished with Galaxy season. In fact, this week I even started putting together a recap video looking at all of the various Galaxy pictures I've taken since January. But when I started looking at the images of M51, I decided I couldn't put it away yet. I needed to do some more work. In fact, I ended up scrapping everything that I'd already shot for M51 and started brand new and started working on what I think is my best Galaxy picture ever. I'm going to let you be the judge of that, but I'm really excited about what I captured. And so I want to show it to you here in just a couple of moments. Stick around. I'll be right back. I'll tell you more about this fascinating object. Before we get into the pictures, I want to take a couple of moments and talk to you a little bit about M51. The way that you find this is if you find Ursa Major and Canis Venatici. And basically what you want to do is if you come up here to this top star Alcade in Ursa Major, or the Big Dipper, and then you come down and you find the star Cor Caroli in Canis Venatici, the Whirlpool Galaxy is about 1/3 of the way between these two stars. It's not really all that hard to find. And if we zoom in here in Stellarium, you can kind of see the framing I had for my camera and how I had it centered up. Now, let me bring in a picture from the Hubble Space Telescope. And what you see here, of course, is the very familiar image of M51. Now, in reality, what you have here is not one galaxy, but two galaxies. Here you have M51, and then behind it, you have NGC 5195. This is a smaller galaxy. And you'll notice this arm, and what's happening here is rather interesting. The gravity of NGC 5195 is pulling on this arm of M51. And you see all these pinks and reds and bright colors, these deep blues. This is all star formation area. So if you're looking at this picture, the reds and the pinks and the blues represent areas where new star formation is taking place. And of course, the yellowish areas are older stars. Okay, and so that gives you a little bit of an idea of what we're looking at. Now, this has been one of my favorite objects in the night sky since I was a kid, but I have struggled to get a good picture of it. So let me take a couple of moments and just show you. This was my best attempt so far, and this is what I was going to put in my review. But you'll notice something here. This is an awful picture. It has very little color in it. It's way overexposed, and it's a little bit out of focus. It's not a very good picture of M51 at all. This was what I was going to use in my Galaxy season review, and I just couldn't do it. So I ended up going back to the drawing board, scrapping all of the data that I used to make this picture, and started over again. So let me go over, let me show you some of the data that I collected on M51 over the last few weeks. Let me take a minute here and show you the stack that I got out of AstroPixel Processor. You'll see that I stacked 375 light frames that were captured over 3 sessions, 40 flats, 40 darks, and 40 dark flats. Now, this dust bunny that you see here, that's there because I made a huge mistake and cleaned my optical train, before I took these flats. And so basically what happened is it left this dust bunny here because it didn't know it was there. So I apologize for that. That showed up. But I will show you when I took it over to Photoshop, I was able to get rid of this by using a little plug-in up here from Pro Digital software called Astro Flat Pro. And that allowed me to just simply adjust this dark noise bar. You see, I turn it down, the dust bunny shows up. If I take it up, I can kind of process that out. I also cropped it and did a lot of work on the color balance and bringing out specific colors using the color range tool along with the select and mask, and then adjusting the vibrances. And I want to show you the final image because this turned out to be far better than I could have possibly had hoped for. Here's the final picture. You'll notice I've cropped it a little bit. I've also, let me just zoom in here because you can see the deep, dark dust lanes that showed up here in this particular picture. Wasn't able to get a lot of the reds out and the purple or the pinks, but I did get very nice blue and purple. You can see the dust lanes all the way through the spiral arms. You can even see the little smaller, I don't know, I call these filaments that run between the spiral arms. A little bit of the dust and stuff that's out here away from NGC 5195. But anyways, that's the final image, and I've got to tell you, I am really proud of this particular picture. Again, this was taken with an Orion ED80T with a field flattener. I don't have a focal reducer on it. A field flattener on an Optolong EL Enhance light pollution filter, along with a ZWO 183MC Pro camera. And I also guide with an Orion 50 millimeter scope and a small ZWO 224. But that's the picture. I'm really proud of that. That is officially the last Galaxy image that I'm going to be taking this Galaxy season. So I'll get started back again next winter looking at some more Galaxies. But that's M51. That's the best image of a Galaxy that I've captured so far. Thanks for tuning in today. If you enjoyed this video, please take a moment to click on like, subscribe, and then be sure to share it with your friends so that you can help me spread the word about my channel. Thanks for tuning in today. Just a quick reminder, if you enjoyed this video, please help support me by clicking on thumbs up and share. Thank you.